I love that Ralph Lauren refuses to play into trends just to capitalize on the current fashion zeitgeist. They've always had a very clear identity driven by timeless heritage. And really, Ralph Lauren has existed as the quintessential American clothing and lifestyle brand since 1972 when he held his first runway show inside the New York Design Studio, which is where Ralph Lauren returned to present the 2024 Fall Holiday collection. This collection was a breath of fresh air for me. Ralph Lauren has a commitment to staying true to their brand heritage. There's never a big gimmick to go viral, there's never a lot of press or a big marketing push. There are celebrities at these shows, of course, but it's a small private affair for clear lovers of the brand to showcase new, elegant, timeless designs. In the press release for the show, Ralph talked about the woman he designs for, and how she has a beauty that comes from an inner confidence. She dresses for herself. She believes in quiet sophistication, not defined by time or trend, a style that is forever. And that philosophy, that commitment to timeless fashion, was on full display throughout this entire fall holiday collection. Opening the show is one of the modeling world's greats, Christy Turlington, who walked out to Billy Joel's Just the Way You Are in a tailored double-breasted coat worn over a matching button-up shirt and tie, neatly tucked into silky, high-waisted, straight-leg trousers, completing the look with a new RL 888 tote bag in a tan tonal colorway, a first look which really set the mood for the rest of the collection. From the model, a person who embodies that sense of timeless elegance, sophistication, and confidence, to the neat tailoring, the emphasis on soft over loud luxury, and a focused color palette consisting of tonal neutrals, which we continuously see play with value and light through the use of a variety of textures and materials. A very intentional and impactful collection. I think a lot of people may gloss over this season because of its clear lack of excitement. Something we've come to expect from a lot of runway shows today. But that's what makes Ralph Lauren at this level so iconic. It's for the elegant, confident woman who makes an impact just by entering the room. The clothing is meant to accentuate and highlight a natural beauty, the beauty of the form, of the personality, and the clothing is genuinely meant to be worn here. At Ralph Lauren, the garments serve the wearer, not the other way around. The subsequent looks after Turlington's stunning entrance didn't disappoint either. We saw cashmere and alpaca cardigans, skirts and sweaters all in tonal neutrals with an emphasis on silhouette definition. Many non-tailor looks were completely unstructured, allowing the luxurious materials, silk charmeuse, wools, lamés, crepes, and more, to effortlessly flow across the body and contour the figures of the models. I loved the use of menswear tailoring across many looks of this collection, with double-breasted blazers and coats in tweed and herringbone, a nod to Western heritage suiting, something Ralph Lauren always excels at, but also a reimagination of the 1970s power suit for the modern woman, in a way that's much more approachable than the classic sharply tailored look from 50 years ago, with the implementation of such soft, comforting wool bodies, with that semi-structured sloped shoulder, and a clear lack of embellishment as well. The hand-tailored suiting was sophisticated in its minimalism and elegant in its styling, often being thrown over knit turtleneck sweaters, silk charmeuse shirting, and other complementary tops in a range of luxurious materials. Also fully on display here were a variety of leather and fur garments, the furs being artificial, but we saw beautiful suede trousers paired with draped and fully beaded tops. This wasn't a synthetic metallic fabric here. The play with light you see is a result of the intricate hand beading used on this look and throughout the whole collection. And when accessorized with the jeweled 888 clutch, the jewels on the bag actually interact with the suede pants, giving them a pebbled-like texture, something that I thought was really cool, whether intentional or not. We also saw rich brown leather patch pocket pants paired with a tasteful patchwork blazer of mixed tweeds and herringbones. But if you look closely, you can see that this blazer is actually shimmering, and that's from the detailed hand beading within the chevron and check patterns. But that rich brown leather was also used for this beautiful leather midi skirt. And present here was a nod to equestrianism, with a double-belted waist and subtle structured pannier hips, matching down to knee-high equestrian cavalry boots. And tucked in was a silver lattice-beaded long-sleeve top. A clear sense of artisanal craftsmanship throughout the collection in a refined and subtle way, making each one of these looks incredibly wearable as well. Just look at the beading on look 38 here, the intricacy of the pattern and actual buildup of volume within the beadwork itself. It's substantial and stunning up close, but it's balanced by simple black trousers and a pinstriped brown blazer with exaggerated peak lapels. It's not surprising, but Ralph Lauren himself, throughout his decades of experience, has really learned how to create perfectly balanced looks with very clear Western and even cowboy influences, while never crossing over into the territory of costume. Especially on the showstopper look here, this fully beaded, high-collared, sleeveless evening gown. It's confident, it makes a statement, but it's not gaudy. It frames the face of the model, allowing the natural beauty to be the main focus. The beadwork really provides a shimmering all-over texture that complements rather than consumes the wearer. I personally really love the more everyday outfits, like this brown suede safari-type jacket cinched in at the natural waist, paired with that tonal dark gray turtleneck and matching wool trousers, or this blazer dress with the contrasting Ralph Lauren purple pocket square, and especially this sleek brown leather jacket with a slight dropped shoulder. It looks incredibly premium and was perfectly matched to the silk shirt with matching tie, both being tucked into the tonal tailored trousers and paired with a simple black heel. Ralph Lauren knows balance and restraint in his designs. But my favorite look from the whole collection had to have been look number 40. When she walked out onto the runway, I was actually stunned. I rewound it and played it again a couple times because I love a nod to traditional historical dress. And here we can see a heavy influence from women's wear of the American frontier between about 1850 to 1890. That era of clothing, the homestead dressing, also has an inherent Victorian quality to them as well, given the time period. But I just loved this crochet collar piece in black silk, box-pleated dress brought in with a big Western belt and finished with black equestrian boots and that leather bag. This to me is such a perfectly simple yet striking look. But overall, this collection can be defined very accurately by Ralph's intention behind the show and his vision of the woman he designs for. Confident and sophisticated, unswayed by trends or fleeting fashions, a sense of timeless beauty where these looks can be dropped into any decade and easily make an impact in any room the Ralph Lauren woman walks into. A concise color palette of earthy neutrals with metallic accents overlaid a beautiful varied selection of fabrics and hand beadwork that each bring specific qualities to these garments. The matte suedes and minimal wools and cashmeres provided the groundwork for the intricately patterned knits, the checkered and herringbone pieces, and the soft, diffuse shimmer of the silk charmeuse and crepe gowns, skirts, and tops, with the gentle layer of metallic accents to complete each look. Everywhere you look in this collection, there's a clear sense of sophistication and understated elegance, all serving to enhance the wearer's beauty and confidence, and really solidified in my mind this continuous rise of Western-inspired fashion, which we've seen pop up at Louis Vuitton and even Margiela. But for Ralph Lauren, this isn't a trend, it's an extension of their customers' lifestyle, while the rest of the market is always playing catch-up when it comes to Western. An incredibly strong collection from my point of view, but what did you think? Were you satisfied, or were you left wanting more? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and thank you for watching.